simplified but important matter in regard to unregulated labor externalization. Right, Honorable Speaker, in December, not only on social media but all over the newspapers, we saw cases of our children, all our sisters and brothers working from abroad, those are migrant workers, complaining about the situation that there is, especially in Saudi Arabia. Right, Honorable Speaker, in specific, we had the case of Nambalirwa prossy, who comes from my constituency, that is Maogola County, Zimbabwe district, who was stuck in Medina in the hospital. I want to report that I thank the embassy that they intervened, and this girl was picked from Medina to jihad the embassy. But to date, she's stuck at the embassy because the company only managed to get an air ticket from, for Nambalirwa, but they cannot get an air ticket for the embassy staff to escort her up to Uganda. The ministry says it has no money. But this is not the only case. We have so many cases on migrant workers who are stuck in other countries, inclusive of Saudi Arabia. So, Right Honorable Speaker, number one, my prayer is the ministry should intervene immediately to ensure that Nambalirwa prossy gets home as soon as possible so that she can get treatment. Number two, the labor externalization bill must be fast-tracked into law by the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development to ensure that the dynamics within this sector are managed and followed up. The other prayer is, Right Honorable Speaker, the expanding scope of the External Employment Management Information System is vital in obtaining comprehensive labor externalization data, and currently this system is not covering all the areas that would really help to bring this sector to order. So essential information is left out. Right Honorable Speaker, I would implore this Parliament to get interested into what our migrant workers go through in all the countries, not only Saudi Arabia, but the United Arab Emirates. This matter has been on the floor of Parliament several times, but the Minister of Gender and Labour has remained adamant. And a lot of money, a lot of taxes are picked from this sector. So this should not be a source of revenue to the country, but the migrant workers should be protected. Thank you, Right Honorable. Now 2 weeks at the embassy. The embassy claims that it has no money to bring her back. The company we're talking about, Fabulous Company, the license expired. The ministry says that they are no longer in control of the company. So the embassy has no money to bring the lady back. What we want is confirmation and commitment that you are going to help this woman to come back home and get treatment. As simple as that.
What's her name?
Nambalirwa prossy. She's stuck at the embassy for 2 weeks. She's sick. She wants to come back home for medication. We have Jihad Embassy, Saudi Arabia. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We have a ticket for Nambalirwa prossy, but your staff at the embassy wants us to pay for her to escort her back because she's mentally deranged. So kindly help us to make a commitment of when you are going to support your embassy to bring her back. We already have her ticket. We only want your commitment that you are paying for your staff to return her back.
Honourable Minister.
Speaker, first of all, I want to wish you a Happy New Year. I want my colleague to, first of all, thank us as the ministry, where we got the girl from and relocated her from where she was, and this action was taken as soon as we knew about her news. The girl is right now in the hands of the government. She's still on treatment. She had both fractures on both legs, and that's why we have to ensure that she is in better condition to be able to take a flight to come back home. I'll be in Riyadh on Monday, and I'll come back with the girl. Thank you.
At this point, nkantwala akakisa kano okwebaza omukyala Honorable Namugagoreti owa Mawogola constituency okuvayo na raising ensonga y'abakadama mu parliament. Webale nnyo maama, webalire ddala. Kuli yali nakuyisamu eggaali nga manyi munaye ensonga zaffe wazisuula muguluka. Nga nti teweenyeenya, omwana ayagala kudda waka, embeera yeyongera kuba bubi, yeetaaga medication naye nga teri kavaayo. Gavumenti yennyabula naye gavumenti yaffe eswaza. Embassy ngegamba terina ssente zisobola kuwa muntu mulala, kugulira muntu mulala air ticket asobola kwescortinga Nambalirwa prossy paka Uganda. Naye tulabye ng'ovuddeyo n'oyimirira, webale kuyimiriramu naffe no raising ensonga zaffe. Anyakuna Esther, Minister of Labour, avuddeyo n'ayanukula n'agamba nti ku bbalaza agenda Saudi Arabia era bw'atyo ajja kuba akumawo n'omwana. N'abo abantu oba gavumenti beetaaga kunyigiriza nnyo n'amaanyi, beetaaga nyigiriza paka nnyindo kuva mu musaayi. Anyakuna Esther azituka atya n'agamba nti abaana be omwana we baamuzuula baali tebamanyi na mwana waalinze kambabuulire. Association yakyeyo kyeyo association feffeka abaali bamanyi Nambalirwa prossy eddwaliro mwali. Era embassy yasooka kwebuuza ku ffe nti omwana ali ludda wa, ng'omwana tebamanyi gy'ali. Naye asita eky'omukisa omulungi nti agambye Nambalirwa prossy ku Monday wanaagenda wanadda ajja kuba akumawo n'oyo omwana. Naye banaye tusaba nti n'abaana bakyaliyo bangi abalina ebizibu. Baganda baffe bali mu makomera. Bannange minisita tokoma ku Nambalirwa yekka, wabula waliyo baganda baffe bangi abali mu mbeera ng'eya Nambalirwa, abalala bali ku detention centers, abalala bali mu makomera nga tebalina na musango. Tubasaba bannange n'abo mubakoleko basobole okudda ewaka. Otherwise mbagala nnyo, bye bye.
Manyi mwe ba clients baffe temuli ba bulijjo. Wali eyaŋŋambye tulageeko ekifo abaana mwe babeera biki abaana baabo ndowooza mubalaba bazannya. Eyo ye geeti yaffe omwana tasobola kufuluma. Wano waliwo Doodo ali mu kumeruka. Tujja kuba tulyako ne ku ddaya tokiwulidde ekintu ekyo. Vidiyo ngikutte emisana kakati mbatwala. Tuyingirira wano naye wano si waggule kubanga wano batera ne baddugazaawo. Kakati mbatwale mabega. Wano eno y'emiryango mbatwala emmanju oba lwero oluganda olutuufu. Mukama Katonda ansaasire bwe tutyo ne tujja ne tuyingira mu kiyungu